My experience with Wowair. It was so cheap I thought it was a scam. A couple weeks ago, my girlfriend and I booked a round trip for $400 from Miami to Frankfurt.
Rachel, where are we?
What basically means $100 from Miami to Iceland and from Iceland for another $100 to Germany. In the same way back. Really cheap. I thought it was a scam. Too cheap. Can't be. Usually tickets go for like 800, 1000 or 1500 depending around that price range. We booked it, our only problem was how to get to the airport, but we rented a car and drove all the way to Miami for like $60 and flew from there. So here our experience with the flight. Our first flight was $150 to get to Germany from Miami and took us 13 hours and 20 minutes. That includes 2 hours at the airport waiting. And that's not too bad for $150. The second flight back was a little bit more expensive and that took the price actually a little bit higher to like in total $400. 240 was the price and the total flight time was 15 hours. That means we had to make a stop in Iceland and from Iceland to Maine and from Maine to Miami because they took the wrong machine and did not have enough fuel to get the way back. But for that price you cannot complain. Flight. The flight was quite nice. If you are used to economy class, you will feel no difference between Wowair or every other airline. The only difference is like there are no entertainment systems, but nowadays everybody has a phone, so that's totally fine with me. You can charge your phone on the flight, absolutely no problem and totally worth it. Service, the staff was really nice. You get kind of a feel for the Icelandic culture. So they're a little bit different than Americans, but overall it was a really nice experience and it was like really helpful and really nice explaining everything on the flight back where we took a different route. So I was really happy with that. To the food. So there's no food included in that flight, so plan with that. They will charge you for everything what you order, even if it's a water, a Coke or whatever. There's nothing free on that flight. On the second flight back, because it took us a little bit longer and we took a different route, we spent a little bit more than planned, but that's totally okay. For that price I will not complain, it was totally worth it. The airport. You have to plan in a stay for like 2 hours in Iceland. It was a really nice airport, nice and modern. The prices though was really expensive. We bought a pizza, it was about like $20 for a pizza and it was not the big one. Everything else was also really expensive. Even for American and Europe standards, it's really expensive in Iceland. I kind of understand it, but if you just stay there for 2 hours, you can play on your phone and waste your time a little bit different instead of like shopping. Would I fly again? Definitely. It was so worth it.